YNR fans have thoughts about Kane and Phyllis. On the Friday, November 14, 2025, episode of The Young and the Restless, Lily ran out of patience with Kane after she caught him kissing Phyllis. Meanwhile, fans are reacting to that very scene. Key takeaways. Phyllis tried to seduce Kane during their conversation at Society. The two crossed a line despite being colleagues. Lily walked in on their kiss and lost her mind. YNR fans reacted to Kane and Phyllis's on-screen chemistry, playing a dangerous game. While Kane, Billy Flynn, still wanted Lily, Crystal Khalil, who was pregnant, he allowed Phyllis, Michelle Stafford, who had a big moment to share, to seduce him. Their flirtatious conversation ended with a kiss, which was enjoyed by both. Prior to then, Phyllis advised Kane that he needed to move on from his past. His obsession with Lily was getting to an unhealthy level. Kane claimed to be loyal to his ex-wife and their family. Phyllis told him that she already liked him for who he was. She was professionally, emotionally, and sexually attracted to him. She kissed him, and he didn't stop her. Lily walked in on their close encounter. She wasn't pleased with what she saw. Kane claimed that Phyllis was only playing a game with him. But Lily didn't believe him. She thinks he was charmed by Phyllis's seduction. At the end of Friday's episode, Kane met up with Phyllis at GCC. He admitted that he needed a fresh start. Then, he asked her what she had planned for later that night. YNR fans react. It didn't take long for YNR fans to react on X, formerly Twitter, during the episode. They have mixed thoughts about the new couple. Some fans struggle with their obvious age difference. One fan posted, "I'm not into this Kane-Phyllis thing. She's too old for him, he's too young for her. It's too weird for me. She looks like she could be his mom. Why didn't they think of this when casting him?" Meanwhile, other fans can get past their relationship. Some haven't warmed up to Flynn's portrayal of Kane Ashby. Someone else noted, "This Kane and Phyllis stuff doesn't bother me for the simple reason that I still don't buy Billy Flynn as Kane, so I can easily detach and disassociate from what's playing out. If Daniel Goddard was back playing Kane, then I would have more of a reaction." Other fans noticed the lack of chemistry between Kane and Phyllis. But they could be Lane fans who are still holding out for a reconciliation between the exes. Another user commented, "Kane and Phyllis have a severe lack of chemistry, so that means JG is all in for them." Someone else asked, "Why in the hell is Kane and Phyllis hooking up? There is not one damn sick bit of chemistry between those two." But not everybody is against this pairing. Some fans think that Kane and Phyllis bring the heat to the soap, which has been lacking lately. One fan wrote, "I actually think Kane and Phyllis are hot." Someone else posted, "I can feel the heat between Phyllis and Kane every time they're together. I love them." What are your thoughts on Phyllis and Kane's kiss? Do you think they would make a hot couple? The thing about Genoa City is that it has never been a quiet place. Its air vibrates with whispered schemes, hidden motives, and romances that bloom like roses one day and explode like fireworks the next. It's a town where nobody stays single for long, and where alliances shift quicker than the lighting in the Newman boardroom. But even in a place as unpredictable as Genoa City, nobody, and I mean nobody, saw the whole Kane and Phyllis situation coming. Not the fans. Not the characters. Not even the actors in this creative, speculative universe we're exploring. Kane Ashby, that charming yet troubled Aussie with a reputation for bad luck and worse timing. Phyllis Summers, a red-headed hurricane who has rewritten the definition of chaotic neutral approximately 6 dozen times. Put them in the same room? Sure. Put them in the same plotline? Could be interesting. Put them in each other's orbit romantically? Well, Genoa City may never recover, and neither may the fanbase. What follows is a fictional deep dive into how YNR fans might react to the idea of Kane and Phyllis becoming the next shockwave pairing. Because if there's one thing YNR devotees have, it's opinions. The initial reaction, what in the soap opera hell is this? The moment Kane and Phyllis first shared a suspiciously charged look across Society's bar, the fandom split into 3 immediate camps. Camp 1, the nope, absolutely not crowd. These fans didn't just dislike the idea. They rejected it on a molecular level. Kane and Phyllis? What is this, some kind of social experiment? I knew the writers were bold. But this bold? Bring back the doppelgangers. Bring back the evil twins. Bring back the ghosts. Anything but this. To them, Kane and Phyllis made about as much sense as Jack Abbott joining a punk rock band. Individually, they're beloved or beloved adjacent. Together, chaos wrapped in unpredictability dipped in, why are we doing this? Camp 2, the curious, cautiously intrigued observers. This was the crowd sipping metaphorical popcorn. Listen. Kane has chemistry with a houseplant and Phyllis has chemistry with a car windshield, so maybe this could actually work. It's giving disaster couple, which I'm not mad at. I won't root for them, but I will monitor the situation. These fans weren't committed, but they weren't running either. They simply wanted to see where the train was going before declaring it a train wreck. Camp 3, the unhinged supporters who live for the mess. Every soap pairing needs them, the fans who want maximum drama and minimum logic. Chaos couple? Inject it directly into my bloodstream. Phyllis and Kane burning down Genoa City together, hand in hand? Romance. This is the type of energy we need to survive the winter. These fans weren't just open to Kane/Phyllis. They were ready to hand out wedding invitations. Flashbacks, regrets, and bad decisions. The Kane and Phyllis vibe check. Let's break down why this pairing is both insane and, in a deeply irrational soap opera way, fascinating. Kane Ashby, the man who means well, until he doesn't. Kane is the kind of man who genuinely wants to do the right thing but ends up tripping into disasters like it's his side hobby. He tries to be honest, accidentally lies. He tries to be loyal, accidentally cheats. He tries to help, accidentally set someone's life on fire. His relationship history reads like a cautionary tale written by someone who loves drama more than common sense. 2. Phyllis Summers, Genoa City's patron saint of I Can Explain. Phyllis lives in a perpetual state of intensity. Passionate? Boys. Impulsive? Constantly. Dangerous? Only if you get in her way. If Kane is a magnet for trouble, Phyllis is trouble wearing red lipstick and a perfectly tailored blazer. Together, they would spontaneously combust. And fans know it. The first kiss, a historical event. Picture this, Kane and Phyllis arguing in the Grand Phoenix lobby. Something about a business deal gone sideways. Something about someone lying. Something about Kane's eyebrow twitching in that way that signals he's about to make a morally questionable decision.